What's up, people? Mike here, and this is Chapter 7, A Mystery for Wolfenstein The New Order on Uber difficulty. So we're back in the home base, and just like the previous time we were in here, you just go up to the bed, you sleep, and that will be the health upgrade. And if you've been following my guide, you should be at 160 health now. And the next time we're in this home base in chapter 9, when you go to sleep, it has this very long cutscene where you're talking with, I think her name is Tekla. She's kind of like this very crazy math person where she has a calculation for every single thing that goes on, and she's a real, not really a nutcase, but if you just kind of like ran to her on the street, you would probably call like the loony bin to have her like put away there. But the whole point of this thing is that we need to collect these samples for Anya to decipher the documents that we picked up from the London Nautica. As you can see right there, that's one of the upgrades for the LKW, or the Type 7 as I'm calling it from now until the end of the game. If you've never played Fear, then you should probably go check out that game to understand the similarities between this weapon and the Type 7 in that game. But this is the first point for these kind of home-based missions where you actually do encounter some hostiles. Thankfully, none human. It's all robots in the case of the laser turrets, and then later, like about a dozen of those drones, I believe, or just about a dozen of those drones. But believe it's actually coming through here when you also get the shotgun, which is actually very useful against these drones. So I get that little hint about the shotgun since I didn't actually pick it up in chapter 2. But the only drawback to this shotgun is that it's only a 2 for shot before you have to reload it, compared to the other one that we were using last chapter that has, I believe it's like 6 or 8 shots before you have to reload it. I never really counted how many shots I went through before I had to reload that gun. But the easiest way I found dealing with these drones is to use this little pathway on the left. Mostly because I never had these things be aggressive enough where they actually came into this area to try and shoot me. They always floated left to right in front of the doorway that I was standing in, but I never really had them be aggressive to the point where they came in to that little side path. So it's a very good place to deal with these things without taking too much damage. But if you do take some damage, there's like a health pack on the other side of that structure, and in this area, I cut it out mainly because the only reason you want to go towards this area is I believe there's only like a gold item, but when you come up towards the end here, there's kind of like a giant uh, water drain, and if you leap across, you jump into like a pathway that goes under where that door is, and it gets you a one of the gold items, but there really isn't anything else there. Um, so it was kind of pointless there, so I just didn't show me going through there since there wasn't anything to pick up and there was no real reason. I forgot what was over there, so but um, once you come back in here and you get the sample, I believe you can get everything and then go and talk to Anya to end the thing, but I give her the sample first. And you're supposed to go upstairs to talk to Fergus because he gives you the keys to the archives. But being that it just leads into just a giant cutscene, I just completely cut out the whole going upstairs and just cut in me at the door opening it. But just go back to Anya, and that will be it for this chapter.